Okay, hello. Let's see if we could get a quick massage and how. Just roll it out. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think we can get a quick massage? Without any interruptions? I don't know. Just pray to Jesus. Get the message. Hello, hello. And welcome to my channel. I don't have any introduction music, so I'm gonna make my own. Okay? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Wonderful. And as you make your way in, can you please do me a teeny tiny little favor? Can you drive down and hit that subscribe button? And don't forget to like and share. It is all very much greatly appreciated. And as always, I appreciate those energetic donations. Just significantly enough to appreciate them as much as a cash donation. Let's see what spirits got for us. Alright, you gotta be goofy, gotta raise the vibe, you know what I mean? All the craziness in the world these days, you gotta raise the vibration. Even my daughter's laughing. Yeah, we gotta raise the vibration in this crazy, crazy world. That's how you transmute negative energy, alright? That's the way to do it. Can you transmute the negative energy? You gotta like that. Like that. Right. Learn to have fun. Learn to live a little. YOLO. You only live once, okay? So enjoy life. Alright? Why not? Why not be happy and do the things you love and do the things that make you happy? Huh? Exactly. Let's see. We're going to pull from today. We're going to pull from the Kipper deck. Alright? Please be a new message. Please be new messages. Give us something new. Give us something. Everybody, all the readers been pulling pretty much the same energy, and that's the thing. Is that energy is a thing, and it's like everybody's waiting for the energy to shift. We'll pull from the Kipper deck. Alright, and to clarify the traditional. Alright. And we'll see what we get. And then, of course, we'll pull from the mess deck. Get some inspiration. Okay. Get inspired a little bit. I don't know why I'm talking like this these days. Or today. I don't know. Maybe Spirit's trying to tell you to be goofy. Be more playful. Right? Have fun. Maybe it's time before you know to walk. and go do something outdoors. I don't know. Okay? You're not the boss to me. God's trying to tell us to unplug, right? Go enjoy the day, maybe. I don't know. Alright, what you got, Spirit? What you got? Let me be a direct vessel for the messages you want to convey to the collective. Be ridding of all spiritual and psychological attacks and distractions. Any dark magic sent our way to disrupt this reading or disrupt our households, and any chaos magic being sent our way, we return it back to Sender with forgiveness, love and light, and understanding. I ask that you bring forth my spirit guides, my spirit team, to help navigate precise messages, clear and precise messages to the collective. Anything you want them to know. And this card, my right ear's ringing loud, and this card keeps wanting to show up. Okay, so we're going to go with it. We're going to roll with it. All right? Okay, so far we got a false person in a commitment. What's new? All right. A false person in a commitment, or wanting some type of commitment, right? This phony baloney person. Phony baloney. Alright. What about this false person that's in a commitment or wants a commitment? And how does this apply to the collective? Again with the glasses. Alright. What we got going on here? Huh? What we got going on with this false person? It looks like they're in some type of at a masquerade party of sorts. Probably in some type of a secret society. What about it? What about this phony baloney person that looks like they're in a secret society of sorts? Or maybe they just like to dress up and go party all the time. We got pathway reverse. Alright. Whoever it is isn't supposed to be in this relationship, or if they're not already in a relationship and they want the relationship, they ain't supposed to be with that person anyways. It's not part of their pathway. Okay? So I will never understand that. I will never get it. There's so many single people in the world that are like and what's meant for you is meant for you. If it ain't meant for you, you cannot force it. You shouldn't force it, because if it's not meant for you and you end up getting the person, it ain't gonna last. Okay? It's not gonna stick, okay? It's gonna be like you guys are gonna end eventually. Some people believe in soulmates, some people believe in twin flames, whatever, and some people don't. And to each their own, man. But like oh, I just feel goofy today. I don't know. It's kind of good. But anyways, because you're not the privileged lady. You're fake. Whoever this is fake, okay? You're not supposed to have that relationship. Okay? You're not supposed to have that relationship. Because you're not the privileged lady or man, okay? Goodness gracious. Good Lord. Alright, and so pretty much that's what it is. Okay? It's not part of your pathway. It's not part of your soul's journey to be with this person. For God's sakes, move along! There's other people in the world. There's so many. There's like how many? I forgot the number. But not all those people are married. Not all those people are in committed relationships with somebody. So like some of them are single. Okay? You don't need this one person. If it ain't meant to be, you don't want it. You don't want it to be anyways. Because it's not gonna last. Okay? It's not gonna last. And you're gonna end up heartbroken anyways. That's just how things work, you know? Even in the Bible it says you don't want to be unequally yoked. What do you think that means? Some people believe that it means, unequally yoked is like, okay, you don't, if you're a believer, you don't want to be with a non-believer. Right? If you're a Christian, I mean, people go as far as, if you're a Christian, you don't want to be with somebody who's spiritual. If you are a warlock, right, then you don't want to be with somebody who's a Buddhist, right? Like, it just it depends on your interpretation, but unequally yoked is like, essentially, you want somebody who's like-minded, okay, like you. They don't have to have the same belief systems. They don't have to have the same practices, right? They didn't have to come from the same background, but overall, you want somebody with the same like, ideally, you want somebody with the same core beliefs, morals, and values, right? Everybody's different. But me personally, I want somebody with the same core beliefs and, morals and values. Right? And like, for instance, loyalty has to mean, and honor has to mean the same things to you guys. You don't have to have the same belief systems, and you don't have to have the same practices. But you probably, in order to be equally yoked, you probably should have somebody where honor and respect and loyalties means the same thing to you guys. Okay? on? Is this thing still on? It's a kapoots, isn't it? Whatever the hell that means. Anyways, so we've got because you're not privileged, and this is bringing somebody some bad help, right? Bringing them some bad help because they want to be in this courtship. But let me tell you something: you're not being genuine. You're being fake, phony baloney. All right. I mean, yeah, when you're not being authentic for yourself, we're already talking about unequally yoked, right? I mean, unequally yoked, as long as you have the same values, right? Like dignity and respect and honor and all that means the same, loyalty means the same things to you guys overall. Like, it'll work depending on, like, regardless if you, like I said, you have different religious beliefs or whatever the case may be in your situation, But if you're already not showing up as your authentic self, how the hell are you going to know that you guys believe your morals and ethics means the same thing to you, because this person's just pretending that they believe in the same things that you do, the way that you believe in them, and that's not authentic. It's not the truth. So eventually, if that person, the person you're with or wanting to be with is an actual authentic person, it ain't gonna work, because they're gonna see right through you. Because at the core of their soul, at the core of their hearts, they truly believe that loyalty and honor and respect and dignity means X, Y, and Z. They're gonna call your bluff, So, and so this person's in bad health. This fake person is in bad health over a relationship that they're not supposed to be in. And collective, if this is you, or, if this is you and you're not coming correct, you're not coming as the real deal, as your real authentic self, show up as your real authentic self. Who cares if that person doesn't want to be with you because they don't like who the real you is? Because let me tell you something. A big reason why you should want to show up as your authentic self is because when you show up as you, it filters out those who are not meant for you. Because if you show up as a fake person and then for some reason your mask falls off, all the people that believed that you were this person are going to be like, like, you're only going to attract people who love that person, who love this person, right? And then you always have to be in character as this person all the time, because that's all these people will understand and accept, right? And that can get exhausting. That can get tiring. Okay? And then, like, if your mask, because this guy is wearing a mask, if your mask falls off, right, around those people that got so they liked that version of you, you're going to lose them anyway, and you're going to be devastated and heartbroken and all the things. Okay? So that's a major reason why you want to show up as you. Because it'll show you who's meant for you and who's not meant for you. Stop being so codependent and so scared. I know it's easier said than done, but so scared that people are going to reject you. You ever heard rejection is God's protection? Maybe he don't want you to be in the midst of certain people, okay, that would only understand and like this person, right? Because chances are, if they like this person, it's because they carry that type of energy. False person energy, okay? Fake person energy. Alright? And what kind of connections and relationships are those, you know, where you guys always have to wear a mask around each other, always has to be fake, phony, you know? You always have to be in character around each other. You can't ever let your hair down. You can never let your hair down. You can never, you know, like, be free. And life is meant to be enjoyed, you know, like the beginning of this reading. Exactly. It's you only live once. It's meant to be enjoyed, and yeah, you have responsibilities. You have things you have to take care of, and you should know when to adult and know and to have a good time, you know. But life is not. It's meant to be enjoyed, you know. So, and if you can never let your hair down and be authentically yourself, and you know, be the real deal around the people that you surround yourself with, it can get exhausting, and that's not fun, you know. People want acceptance so bad from the wrong people. Like, you don't exactly. Exactly. Me, I'm like shuffling and I'm like looking at these cards trying to say, okay, Spirit, you want me to grab another one, you know? And this one, exactly. You want to be the real deal, holy spiel, you know? Because then you're going to attract people like this, alright? That show up like this, an official person. So, you know, that's going to require some healing. It's going to require some shadow work and self-reflection. Because if you're collectively, you're showing up like this, it's because you got a problem with who you really are. Okay? If you have a problem with who you really are, you need some healing. If you need some healing, you need to do some shadow work. If you need to do some shadow work, you got to spend some time alone, by yourself. But you got to utilize that time wisely and spend it on reflecting and meditating on searching the self, okay? Like, yeah, see? High honor. Like, you want to be someone of high honor, and that requires being authentically and genuinely yourself, right? But that's going to take some healing. That's going to take some shadow work. Shadow work, and I can tell you this, I know without a shadow of a doubt, that shadow work is, there's different ways to do shadow work, okay? So you could do anything from, like, they have card games, right? I mean, they're just for you to do by yourself, right? But they have, like, card games that, like, conversations with yourself, with your inner self, whatever. That's a good one. Okay? And what that does is they give you a foundation, a basis of, like, asking yourself questions to really delve deep, okay, on where you stand on things, how you feel about things, recollecting situations and scenarios that happened to you in childhood. And they give you a basis and a foundation of, like, where to start, right? It's like having a on the spot therapist, okay? No need to schedule an appointment, things like that, right? It asks you these card games. I don't even want to call them card games, but they ask you questions very much like a therapist might, psychiatrist might, questions you don't just, with busyness and like life moving so fast, you wouldn't stop and be like, what was a pattern that I noticed as a child without actually noticing it, in the midst of it happening, that my parents, example to me, that might be affecting my adulthood and the choices and decisions that I make on a regular basis. You know what I mean? Like, like that's you're not gonna stop at the grocery store and just think about that. You know what I mean? All right, high honor keeps wanting to pop out. Okay, so we got that. Yeah, this false person wants a relationship, but it's not their pathway, because they're not privileged and this person's not meant for them, or they don't know how to be because they keep showing up as a phony person, and this is leaving them in bad health. Maybe not literally, but like metaphorically, right? They're sick to the stomach because they want to be with this person so freaking bad, right? And they might want to be high honor, right? But they're in prison to being a false person. Okay? So many bubbles everywhere. It's time to go, I think. Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly adventure. Meanwhile, they want to be with that. It's time to go, I think. They want to be with that person so bad, but there's, like I was saying, there's so many people. You see all those people. There's so many other people who are high honor. So, like, you're trying to wanting to be with somebody so bad that knows that there's so many other options that are actual high honor. Help all kids learn and grow with PBS Kids. What a terrific family trip. This is also advice for you, collective. If you suspect that somebody is not being genuine with you, that they're offering you some type of a relationship, that's not part of your pathway. That's not the direction you're supposed to go. Because this person's not. They don't align with this privilege that you reverse. They don't align with what you're trying to accomplish. And if you end up getting with this person, it's going to leave you all jacked up in this bad health. Okay? And your authenticity with this person, false person, will not be recognized with the high honor and the imprisonment. You'll be trapped. Your high honor, your authenticity will not be recognized. Okay? So anybody who's like thinking about a relationship, somebody's coming to you with, and your intuition or whatever is telling you something's off, you don't have to make a quick off the hand decision. Okay? So, and don't worry, because your ancestors, I always take that as like one of your ancestors in this card. Your ancestors are looking out.
It's time to go, I think. Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks for...
Okay, so anyways, yeah, that's your advice. So if you have questions about being with somebody, you don't have to make a decision overnight, You can take your time to think about it. And if they're not willing to wait for you, then wasn't meant to be, was it? So, anyways, there's way too many people in the world, okay, that are single, and opportunities will probably be, quite possibly be a good match for you, or for your...
It's time to go, I think. Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly adventure.
Alright, expectation keeps wanting to come out. The expectation card after the imprisonment, after the high honor.
It's time to go, I think. Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly adventure. It's time to go, I think. Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly adventure.
There you go.
It's time to go, I think. Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly adventure. It's time to go, I think. Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly adventure. It's time to go, I think. Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly adventure.
Okay, so collective, if this is you having suspicions about somebody
Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly adventure.
trying to be in a relationship with you, yeah, if you suspect they're not the real deal,
Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly adventure.
I feel like you kind of, your intuition's kind of telling you that you're already expecting, there's some expectation that you'll be like stuck with this person, and that's not a good thing. Okay,
Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly adventure.
but or this fake person that wants this relationship so bad, and it's not part of their pathway. Okay, the other person knows that this person is not a privileged lady or man, is not the real deal. Okay, and that's got this false person in some sort of bad health because they want to be looked at as high honor. They want to be perceived as like the real deal, that the fake person, right? So they feel like trapped right now.
It's time to go, I think. Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly adventure.
does this have to do with you? You want to put it right there?
Thanks for a bubbly adventure.
What this has to do with you, Collective? If it's some fake person wanting a relationship,
Bye bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly
it's probably either you know somebody, you either know somebody that's this message could be for, or you're meant to be with the person that fake person wants. I don't know.
Hello, Buster. Dancing bubbles loud. It's time to go.
Yeah, you're no matter the situation, your ancestors. There's one of them right there. There they are in the pathway card, but the pathway card's reversed, right? In this particular scenario, they're still there, right?
Bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly It's time to go, I think.
If you watch my other videos, I also say that the mouth is the ancestor too, and if you watch the other one, you'll see why that's funny. But
It's time to go, I think. Bye bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly adventure. It's time to go, I think.
okay. Anyways,
Bye bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly adventure. It's time to go, I think. Bye bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly adventure.
ew. Oh, that's kind of scary.
It's time to go, I think. Bye bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly
Oh
adventure.
man. If we're talking about, I mean, I don't know, like, ooh, like if this is
Bye bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly
a
adventure.
fake person that, like, I don't know, talking about masquerade parties, right? Whatever, a secret
It's time to
society.
go, I think.
This
Bye-bye,
right
Frankie.
here,
Thanks for a gigantic
I don't know if you can see it.
It's time to go, I think. Bye-bye,
I don't know if
Frankie.
you can see
Thanks
that
for a
clearly.
bubbly adventure.
I don't know if you can see that clearly, especially the table's moving now.
It's time to go, I think. Bye-bye, Frankie.
But those look
Thanks for a
like
bubbly adventure.
that looks like evil eyes with a cloak on.
Bye-bye, Frankie.
Somebody
Thanks for
wearing a
bubbly
cloak.
adventure.
You know, like a robe of sorts.
There he is.
And I don't know. If you get this deck of cards,
It's
whether
time
you're
to
a
go,
reader
I
or
think.
not,
Bye-bye,
you'll see what I'm talking about.
bubbly adventure.
Okay, so
It's time to go, I think.
the
Bye-bye,
person,
Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly
the high
adventure.
honor person, go ahead.
It's time to go, I think. Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly adventure.
Probably knows that this person's not the real deal. Okay. I don't know if they're intuitive or what.
It's time to go, I think. Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly adventure. It's time to go, I think. Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly adventure. It's time to go, I think. Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly adventure.
This community, if this is here we go. It's like the same story, okay?
Thanks for a bubbly adventure.
This community is about to get a message that this person's phony baloney, okay?
Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks for a
That
bubbly adventure.
they're not privileged. That they're not high honor.
It's time to go, I think.
And I
Bye-bye,
think
Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly
that
adventure.
person expects it somehow. But but if this is a person you suspect collective that is false, that is trying to offer you a relationship, right? And you suspect that they are not of high honor, and that being with them is going to leave you in prison, right? That your authenticity will not be recognized, right? And you suspect this. And you've had a community of people in your circle express that confirmation. All right? Yeah, you've had a community of people that have already told you, left some type of like dropping hints or something, you know, that to confirm that might be the case. Okay. There's just no other way of interpreting it. Okay.
It's time to go, I think. Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly adventure.
Alright, so, yeah, you probably had a community of people that have already expressed some type of concern. Alright.
It's time to go, I think. Bye-bye, Frankie.
Have you seen a lot of threes?
It's time to go, I think. Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly adventure.
25, 29,
It's time to go, I
39,
think.
could be
Bye-bye,
significant,
Frankie.
48.
Thanks for a bubbly adventure.
Could be seeing a lot of 4
It's time to
synchronicities.
go, I think. Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks
Alright,
for a
then we got
bubbly
courthouse
adventure.
and then concern reverse. So we got courthouse after message of concern and then concern reverse.
It's time to go, I think. Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly adventure. It's time to go, I think. Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly
Yeah,
adventure.
community expressed their, kept dropping like little hints
It's time to go,
to
I think.
confirm
Bye-bye,
about this
Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly
person not being the
adventure.
real deal. Okay? Courthouse.
It's time to go, I think. Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly adventure.
Yeah, maybe that you might end up, if you ended up marrying this person, you might end up getting a divorce, or you should get a divorce if you're already married to this person. Then all your worries will be gone. All your concerns will be gone. Because this use your own discernment, alright? And disclaimer, I'm not a mental health professional, and I'm not a medical professional. Would never advise you go against your regular medical regimen, okay? These readings are for entertainment and informational purposes only, so please be the leader of your own discernment. Take that which resonates and leave the rest behind. Thank you. Okay, so the next card that came out was, or that I noticed was coughing after concern. So yeah, you might want to divorce this person. You're probably married. You're probably married to them. Yeah, you're. I don't want to scare you, but you know this person might be the death of you. This whoever this is, your wife or husband or whatever. Could be a could be the death of your. I mean, we discussed that your authenticity would not be recognized. You know, so you being somebody who is high honor. Okay. Yeah, you're probably married to them. I'm wondering if it's the right decision to leave or to stay. You can do what you want. Be the leader of your own discernment. You know, I don't know your guys' backstory, but
It's time to go, I think. Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly adventure. It's time to go, I think. Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly
know that
adventure.
there's better out there if you suspect this isn't your person. Okay.
It's time to go, I think. Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly adventure.
You have choices.
It's time to go, I think. Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks for
Okay.
a bubbly adventure.
Because you're the real deal. I suspect in this situation. Right?
It's time to go, I think. Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly adventure. It's time to go, I think. Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly adventure.
Alright.
It's time to go, I think. Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly adventure.
We're going to get some clarity on this. Okay?
Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly adventure. It's time to go, I think. Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly adventure.
I almost don't want to go there with this message. But I'm being pulled to say it. Okay, so this has been the trend. This has been the story that's been going around. So you've had a false couple, right? Who's not on their pathway, who tried to rip the pathway of you, the privileged person, maybe make you appear to not be the privileged person, right? Now they're in bad health because they came for somebody who's high honor, and they're not in high honor. They're going to prison. They expect this to happen. A community is going to receive and catch wind of this information about them having to appear in court and about them doing all this crazy stuff. So they're not going to be concerned about them losing their lives. Meanwhile, you're either this main female or male, part of where it needs to go, okay? But you're getting married soon. I wasn't even gonna take this message there because that's been the energy for everybody. But okay, if it's whatever. We're gonna get some clarity on this, okay? So, and I don't know why this keeps coming out everywhere. I just wish this would like hurry to be done, man. Or maybe out of this couple, the woman is passing away. I hate to say this, but it probably leaves you open to being with this person, whoever this person is. Probably is your person, okay? That's been the storyline forever, so let's just get some clarity, all right? We're not gonna knock it. We're just gonna get some clarity, all right, and see what it is. Somebody wasn't following their heart, okay? Which was probably the male in the situation. Was not following their heart, but he was not following his heart, or he's not following his heart energy, okay? And not wanting to end a cycle, or this false female is not trying to end a cycle or place it where it needs to be, okay? Because it's just energy. They don't want the cycle to end. They don't want the marriage to be over, or the cycle to be over, or whatever. Okay. Yeah, they're going bonkers over this. With the Queen of Swords reversed, they're going crazy over this. Your person's false person they're with is going crazy. All right. So we got Ace of Wands. Yeah, because they had a desire to be with this person, and was like, this is about choices, right? Making decisions. They wanted to be with this person so bad, and was like a choose me type of person, alright? They try to manipulate this person's decisions, choices. Upright, this signifies hard work. High Priestess came in reverse. High Priestess reverse is like lower vibrational person. Maybe somebody who dabbles in the dark arts. You know, that's been the storyline. With the Two of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles reverse and the Priestess reverse, your person is probably realizing that this false person is not the real deal and they don't work very hard. You know? Maybe they're a gold digger. Then we got Four of Cups. So apathy, contemplation, disconnectedness, or refusing offers is my interpretation of it. So your person's not taking an offer from this High Priestess reverse, okay? Or like, they're disconnected from this person because they see them for their true colors. Yeah. Because the Ten of Pentacles reversed. They're a gold digger. They just wanted that person for money. Okay. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune reverse came out after that. They're not supposed to be with your person because they're fake and they're a gold digger. They don't care about your person at all. It's a fucking shame, man. Yeah, they were hiding this, so they were trying to make it appear like they had love for this person, but that's not the truth. Or either that or they were doing moon magic, casting illusions, yeah, pretending that they wanted to be with this person for real. All over money. Yeah, casting illusions, like they were the Empress, dude. This has been the fucking storyline. Alright, casting illusions to your person that they are the Empress. But really, this is what they deal with. Alright? This is what they deal with. Probably somebody that really does do dark magic. You know? And then they ruin it for the rest of us. Because we get accused of doing dark magic. Right? That's funny. Right? Next out we got King of Swords reverse. This is making head over heart decisions. So, and then the Truth. Yeah. It was reversed right after the Empress. Because it's not true that that person was the Empress. That's the truth. That I just said that it's not the truth. That person is the Empress. Okay? This is divine extending a helping hand. Too, so... Yeah. So if this is your person, the divine's extending a helping hand to you in this situation. Ooh, that's right next to the coffin, though. Ooh.
That's on top of the concern reverse. But it's next to the coffin card. Ooh, Jesus. Ooh. Injustice. Reverse. Because it was unjust, I guess, that this person... It was unjust that this person was manipulating your person to try to have financial gain. But the injustice fell on top of the coffin card, so... You're still getting it anyway, so, you're still getting the Ten of Cups, but they tried to cause an injustice of you getting your Ten of Cups. And that's right next to the marriage card. So, Ten of Cups is like absolute, complete, emotional, and like just complete fulfillment. Okay? That's everything. That is everything that you could ever want in life. Ever. And wow. And you're gonna get the money too. Ooh. If this resonates for you, collective, that's been the storyline. For those of you who have questions about staying with this person, if you're questioning if you should divorce your spouse or not, you should, because I'm not going to tell you what to do, but the High Priestess reverse to me is their energy, and they're gonna bleed you dry of your money, or you're gonna lose a lot of money. You might have to if you get a divorce, right? But money you can re-earn money. There's an infinite amount of it. It's printed paper, okay? So don't worry. Because the will not be in your favor if you decide to stay with this person. But they might be casting illusions to you, pretending that they are this amazing person, or still the person you met, or whatever, right? But they're lying. And, they're lying and maybe just see you as an opportunity, or it might be time for you to go on a new venture. Yeah, because staying with them might cause injustices after injustice after injustice is what I'm hearing. When really, there's a 10 of Cups out there for you, and you'll get all that money back that you had to lose getting a divorce from this person. Okay? So, but at least you won't have fighting and conflict, and you won't be crying over spilled milk if you decided to go through with this divorce. If this resonates, okay? So don't go to your spouse and be like, you had a bad day, so you're like, all right, that's it. Yeah, I know we're not supposed to be together. I want a divorce. Don't do that. Use your own, be the only of your own discernment, okay? This is for somebody who has been married to somebody for a long time. and they changed up on you, okay, and you've been reaching out for guidance to a community of friends, maybe your family, and trying to get advice. They've been expressing some sorts of concerns, okay, and dropping hints to you that what they think that you should be doing, okay, dropping hints that maybe it's time to get a divorce, okay. So that's for that person, all right. I'm here to tell you that is the case. Know that there is a 10 of cups out there for you, okay. So don't not divorce this person. If you know this is your story, don't not divorce this person thinking that there's not a 10 of cups out there for you, that you've wasted time, and so you lost hope, okay, because that's not true. You're gonna get that money back. If you have to get a divorce and spend some type of money for court and lawyers and whatever else, okay, to get there, you're gonna be receiving that money back, okay. But at least you won't be in conflict anymore with yourself or with this person, okay. And you will not be crying over spilled milk. You will not. You might be upset and grieve over it for a moment, but don't stay down there, okay? Don't stay in that grief. As long as you understand that it is okay for me to grieve. I'm entitled to grieve and process as long as I need to, okay? And however I need to grieve, just as long as you understand that you don't need to stay down there, you'll be alright, okay? You won't sink. So if you're worried about that too, if you're worried that you get a divorce and you'll end up in grief and stay down there. With things like grieving, okay, and things like love, and things like peace, and things like charity, and things like hope, you have to set your intentions, okay? Setting your intentions is very important, okay? You set your intentions and say, okay, I'm going to allow myself to grieve. I'm going to allow myself to hurt. I'm going to allow myself to heal. And I'm going to give myself permission to process this the way I feel that I need to do so, right? But I'm not going to stay down there. I'm not going to stay in that grief and that pain. Go in thinking like that. Go in with setting that intention. And I promise you, you will not stay in the grief. It will not consume you. Okay? People that grieve, it's unfortunate, but people that grieve, maybe they don't know that you have to go in to shadow work, process work, healing work, a healing journey, an awakening, an ascension, grief, all the things. Okay? You have to go into them and set the intention. All right? It's important because intentions are manifestation. All right? They can become manifestations. All right? You have to go in knowing what you're getting into, essentially, or knowing what the end result, deciding on a conclusion. All right? Deciding on a that you're not going to stay down there in that grief. And I know it's easier said than done. But see, you've already gave yourself permission to grieve and feel sorrow the way that it's going to just come through to you. You've already given yourself permission to this. So you're not telling yourself, okay, I've got exactly 3 years to grieve over this and that's it, and then it's cut off. Okay, I'm going to cry once a week for like an hour before I go to bed, and then that's cut off time, and that's all the grieving I get for the day. No. You know, you've already established that you're going to allow yourself the process. You're honoring the process, right? But you just acknowledge that you're not going to stay down there in that grief and sorrow. You will not get consumed and not get stuck there. And so this is how a lot of people start to grieve, and then they get sucked into it and consumed with the grief, and it hits them like a ton of bricks. They don't know what to do. They're in the middle of this processing, right? But nobody told them to set an intention and to prepare themselves, right? To not stay in that grief. So they get consumed with it, okay? And that consumption turns into oppression, and turns into depression, and turns into you can't get out of bed, you won't eat, you stay up late at night, you're crying, you know, staying up late at night, losing sleep, which then affects your mental state, lack of sleep, that is, right? Malnutrition, right? So just keep that in mind, okay? Just keep that in mind. If you have to make this decision, if this story resonates with you, keep that in mind. It's probably going to hurt to walk away from this person, from your spouse, because this is all you've ever known, right? If this resonates with you, and you might lose money, okay? You're going to get it back, though.
It's time to go, I think.
It's just money. Alright?
Hey, this packages. You have to be careful next
So,
time, Frankie. Tony almost hit you.
Okay, so just be mindful of that. You know, you can allow yourself permission to process and to grieve and to feel all the feels, right? And process it in a timely manner. Just be aware not to stay down there, not to stay in that grief, because then it can consume you, and then you start having negative thoughts and could lead to some very dark results. Let's just put it that way, okay? I know it's easier said than done, but the mind is a very powerful thing. Okay? The mind is a very powerful thing. So, you know, you can tell your brain over here, okay, you know, you can make a plan in your brain over here to like, you're going to grieve and you're going to honor the process, right? But you can have a little, I don't know what you would call it. It's like little workers, alright? I don't know how else to explain it. It's like all these little workers in your brain, alright? And it's like, one of them's like, alright everybody, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna process this grief, and we're gonna honor the process, and we're gonna go through this thing, right? And then you got like laying out, mapping out like how this is gonna go, right? You have the power to do that. You have the power to decide for yourself that you are gonna, how this is gonna go, alright? You're the dictator.
You're the one in control that can be like, okay, this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna honor, and I'm gonna process, and I'm gonna honor the process, and I'm gonna feel all the feels, and I'm gonna let it come through as it comes through. I'm gonna heal the way I have to heal,
It's time to go, I think.
right?
Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly adventure.
But when it's all said and done,
It's time to go, I think.
the plan is, map out the plan. The plan is I'm going to pick myself back up. All right? I'm not going to linger and let that grief
It's time to go, I
consume
think.
me.
Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks
I'm
for
going
a
to pick
bubbly
myself
adventure.
back up. And we're not gonna stay in that
It's time to
grief.
go, I think. Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks
Okay.
for a bubbly adventure.
So keep that in mind. I'm not gonna pull from the mess deck.
It's time to go.
We'll get the universe has your back, alright?
So many bubbles everywhere.
There's a little something to conclude this message. Alright?
It's time to go, I think. Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly adventure.
Yeah, see, you won't. Here's another one. You know, the Emperor came back out after this, the Five of Cups, which is spilled milk. You're the Emperor. You might be a divine being, right? So, and then we've got the Six of Wands, which is public recognition and reward, you know. You will be acknowledged for being the divine being that you are. For being authentic. You know what I mean?
Thanks for a bubbly adventure. Where's Frankie gone?
Because your 10 of Cups is out there. And you're going to get that money back. I'm telling you, if this is resonating with you, like I said, don't do anything irrational, okay? Take your time.
You have to be careful next time, Frankie.
Take your time and decide, hey, you know. But that's for the person. This is for the person who's been reaching out for guidance. And the community's been telling them, look, this is, we really think you ought to, you know, leave this marriage. Use your discernment with your circle of friends too. Is it a good circle of friends? Or is this people who are really jealous of your marriage? Is this people that are envious of your marriage, you know, and you kind of get a feeling and nature that, then, you know, is this people who only want you to be with that particular person and they accept that particular person because maybe your circle of people's, you know, fake too, so they're getting along with a fake person? Like, think about it. Use your discernment. Alright? And pay attention. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Watch for, you know, clues. So, messages from Universe has your back. The moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work.
Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly adventure.
Surrendering the outcome. Wow. The moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. I don't know.
It's time to go, I think. Bye-bye,
Anyways,
Frankie. Thanks for a
I hope this
bubbly adventure.
resonates with you guys. Once again, thank you for stopping by.
It's time to go, I think.
Appreciate you
Bye-bye,
so
Frankie.
much.
Thanks for a bubbly
If you wanna drop down and hit that subscribe and like and share, I appreciate those energetic
It's time to go, I think.
donations
Bye-bye,
and
Frankie.
exchanges. Equivalently, just as much as I appreciate
I think
financial cash donations. Okay?
it's Frankie the Frog. He's come to say hello.
If you would like to book a personal reading, I also offer
Well, Captain, where's
past life readings. Okay? So we can explore your past life with you. And as I've said before,
It's time to go, I think. Bye-bye,
if
Frankie.
you
Thanks
if
for
you
a
know who
bubbly
you were in a
adventure.
past life, it might help you to understand who you are in this life. Okay? But I'm also starting to do love readings as well.
Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks for
Okay.
a bubbly adventure.
I don't have all the decks I need for the love readings right now, but I can still do them with the
It's time to
traditional.
go, I think.
Alright?
Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly
So,
adventure.
yeah, I will leave the details in the description box. As always, you can reach out via email, okay? I
Bye-bye,
check
Frankie.
my
Thanks
emails
for a
on the
bubbly
regular,
adventure.
okay? So, you know, feel free to contact me via
It's time to go,
email.
I think.
If you don't want a reading and you feel like being extra generous, though, and you would like to donate to the channel
For a bubbly adventure.
to help me and help us to improve the channel and to get all the supplies and maybe an office space,
Bye-bye, Frankie. Thanks for a bubbly adventure.
then I'm gonna leave my cash app in the description box as well.
Thanks for a
So with that being said, I'm gonna bolt. I'm gonna go take care of these children. That's another thing. Don't forget to take care of yourself. All right, self-care, self-love is very good for balancing yourself out. And when you balance yourself out,
Bye-bye, Frankie.
you can make clear and concise decisions and be in connection with the divine. Okay?
It's time to
Who
go.
then can give you guidance.
So many bubbles.
All right, gotta go.
Where's Frankie?
Love ya.